Hello everyone, welcome back. More Prison Architect. We got 60 grand in the bank. We have Visitor Center almost built. Just needs to get a door in it before they actually make it officially built, declared. How did I not dismantle this tree yet? That doesn't look right, having a tree in the hallway. Now what if a prisoner decided to climb up that thing? It wouldn't go very well. And it seems that we have prisoners not in their cells. See if we can get some of the guards to escort the prisoners around. That's right, everyone, you get a cell to yourself, no more sharing a room. Don't have someone snoring across the holding cell, keeping you awake at night. Look at these guys slowly moved over and they'll get taken care of. Gradually. And gonna... looks like that bug isn't fixed yet. There's a bug in the game where if you save and exit the game while foundation is being created, it will not create the foundation. There we go. That fixed it. That's usually how you have to end up fixing the thing. So you can go here. You can go to this one. You can go to this one. I don't really know if I'm getting them into the right areas. The lights were installed in decent locations in here, so I will allow this. Not bad spots. For once. Let's see. Almost done moving the prisoners to their individual cells. I wish that they would get put in their cells on their own, because this is kind of tedious. Did they used to just automatically go to the first available cell that they could find after cells were created? I could have swore they did. Oh well, we're just about to finish our visitor center objective. Expand the list. Where's the visitor table? There it is. $15 grand, or 1,500, not grand. That'd be a lot for tables. $5,000 each. Let's see. So that's all well and good. Now we just need to declare this as the visitation room, which is here. There we go. Visitation. And bureaucracy, let's start researching security and maintenance. I should have clicked maintenance first because we do currently need that for an objective we have right now. Let's see, what can we have the accountant work on? I think we can have the accountant work on bank loans. Because it's cheap to get invested in, and most likely we're not going to need the bank loans anyway, but it's nice to have the option ahead of time. Let's see. Since we are starting this with the research into being the security chief, we might as well take this grant. We currently have 4 guards. We need to get 10 total. Security chief requires an office, unlock patrols, assign 3 guards to patrol routes. All sound like very good things to do. And in the meantime, this is actually a very long short-term investment. I could have swore that was much shorter after I saved last time. But maybe I was wrong. Well, while that's going on, I'm gonna cover the yard in grass so it's actually nice and kind of decent looking. And got a couple more prisoners showing up in just a couple hours. I'm gonna need to get some more tables. Got that one off a little bit. And one thing I was planning on doing was adding some toilets in here so that if someone has to go to the bathroom when it's lunchtime, they don't need to wait until they can go back to their cells. And install some doors for privacy. And walls. Up, there we go. Oh, and delete that again. Look at that, that yard's looking nice. Oh, and we also need to plan ahead for the security office. And I originally had this with the intent of having the psychologist put into here, but thinking about it, I think the psychologist needs access to the prisoners now so that prisoners can go visit the psychologist for their mental needs. So I'm thinking that I might turn this area here into a very long office for the psychologist. Ooh, we are close to capacity on our electric. We'll install a couple more capacitors. 2 more is not a big deal. And our prisoners have arrived, and some families have shown up to visit their criminal relatives. I also forgot to put a staff door out here, and there needs to be a light here. I'm not very good at making sure that areas still have light. Let's see now. We've actually covered up quite a bit of this area. We have over here to work with still, which is a good amount of space. I probably can start investing in getting a medium security area over here. And you are able to buy extra land in all directions. So that'll be worth looking into at some point. Now, I wonder if it's an okay thing for me to have the visitors have to go through the prison to get to the visitation area. I'm sure it's alright. It must be fine. And now that we have, well, we've pretty much maxed out our prisoner capacity, but I think I will end up turning these cells into minimum security as well. So, let's see. Almost done with the security. Why do I have this on the lowest speed? I should have it turned up. Let's make those into solitary rooms, and oh, these are for indoors only. Let's see. You know what? Let's give them gravel to stand on when they're in solitary. It's gotta be very uncomfortable ground. Which to me is perfect, because why would you want someone in solitary confinement, which is a punishment, to be feeling cozy? Right? Also, I'm not sure solitary confinement is necessarily a good thing that we do in real life, but whatever, I guess. I think I'm gonna need to increase the amount of area we have for cooking to take care of all these prisoners and their hunger needs. And with that, hire one more cook. Get the serving table out. Hey there, guys. Lunchtime already. And I don't know if you all are gonna get food to eat. Let me watch this, make sure that everything's going fine. Yeah, I think that we have enough food for everyone, so I didn't really need to get all that extra cooker, all the extra cookers and the extra serving tables, but since we're going to get a couple more guys before we are done, I might as well be prepared ahead of time. That's what I was trying to say. I lost my train of thought. It's amazing how often I do that. Chair. Then over here, get the beds in place. And toilets. Well, it's 12 cells, right? Yeah, I got 12 cells on both sides of the yard. I guess that's pretty nice. Yeah, I think it works out. It's not a huge amount of cells, but it's definitely good enough to, you know, all my researching is done. It's definitely good enough to get a large amount of prisoners fairly quickly. Let's see. Now to utilities. I will put the pipe electricity down like this again. And the water pipes will go like this once more. I wonder if I could just connect all the water, all the toilets with just a single small pipeline going down. But you know, I have plenty of money, so I might as well just go with whatever I feel like doing. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to get the lights installed too. don't ask what I'm doing, because I'm about to tell you. I'm just making the lights symmetrical along the hallway. Like that. And we should have a very well-lit prison after all this. I might as well hire a couple more guards. Oh yes, and the security chief. And the foreman. You know, I just realized I already had the psychologist. Why am I saying I should put him in another area? I already put him in the wrong area. Although, you can have more than one psychologist, so I guess that works fine. Maybe I could just move the psychologist to another office eventually. Yeah, I forgot. This needs to be marked as an office. Get the lights installed. And there. Chair, filing cabinet, office desk. And we'll be good. Let's hire the foreman who will be able to get to work after all that is done. Let's see, I need to research patrols now. Might as well research first labor, clone tool, and we shall be fine. While we wait for that to, while we wait for the research to finish, let's just make sure that the stuff over here is being done well, and let's start planning out what we're going to do over in this area. So, I have two options I could probably do on this side. Start medium security, or start making the workshops and stuff. And I'm thinking workshops probably are going to be the better options. Oh, look, we got water over here now. Good. Let's get the jail doors installed then. And let's see. Back to planning. So I'm thinking that we're just going to copy this. Like that. I should get rid of these path designations, because they're not needed anymore. There. It's all taken care of. So if we're going to do that, we're going to copy the hallway as well. And we'll keep these cells also minimum security. And of course that means we need to chop down some more trees. The trees are really starting to clutter up my storage area. Man. 2 more days, basically, before I get this short-term investment back. It's a very long short-term investment. Oh, we finished the patrol routes. I better actually get the patrols put into place then. Okay, and then in order to assign a guard, simply do this. And we'll have 4 guards constantly patrolling this route, and I can hire more guards now. Staff. And I hope that they take these guys to cells and not the holding cell. And we're 5 days into this already, and I have a very good amount of work put into this. I'm proud. Not gonna lie. I should, by the way, put in more shower heads. And I think if I need to install more, I'll just put a wall in the middle here and have shower heads come off of that, and it should turn out fine. I suppose if it ever really gets to be a problem where I need to have this extra space, I can just turn the entire hallway into a shower. And let the water flood into the prisoner cells, making all their possessions, well, not really possessions, all their items wet and soggy. Let's slow time down a little bit while we're doing this. Ah, they are bringing them to the holding cell. That kind of sucked. Let's see, utilities, get the pipes connected. There we go. Back to planning. So, what can I do for rooms that the prisoners can be in? Well, there's the workshop and the laundry. Those are the 2 main ones. I'm thinking the workshop can be a large room up here, and we can have an employee-only hallway going behind it. Yeah, I think that should be something that we can do fairly well. Why is the danger level increasing? Let's see, staff well-being initiative. Yeah, let's do that one because we already have that underway. And let's see, needs. What are the needs that currently are going on? Clothing, freedom, family. You know, if I take the regime and turn this empty time into free time, it should be fine. Maybe if I bump meal time back to 11 instead of 1. I'll get that taken care of in a moment. Like when they're sleeping. That's when I'll do it. Hey look, I completed my thing. Also, I can hire my janitors now. So we can start getting the place cleaned up. Planning. So down here, I think we will have the laundry room. Ironing boards are 3 blocks wide. So we'll base our planning on the ironing boards. And I think that's actually is going to work out a lot better than I thought. Yeah, we can get a number of washers in here, although the washers always face down. You can't rotate them, which sucks. And these will be laundry hampers, and we will have extra space right here for another ironing board, and I think that works out good. Works out very good. We'll see how many prisoners can work in here when it's fully put in. And the workshop, let's see, the workshop requires 3 spaces for each saw and 3 for each press. So we go by lines of 6. We'll go with 8. Actually, up here we will have tables because we need tables for them to put the metal and stuff on. Okay. And on the other side we will have more workshop presses and saws. Like so. But here's the thing, I designed it kind of wrong. Everything needs to be moved up 1. So it'd be more like this. So, I might as well have the wall up here. If I put the tables like this, it'll look better. Yeah, I like the looks of this better. So, that. So it'll be like this. The door right here. Then there's also a carpentry room now. A forestry thing. Which requires being outdoors, which is very different than what I'm used to seeing in Prison Architect so far. I think if we set it up, so it's something like this, and it'll be inside walls. We can have a forestry thing set up in here. I don't know how it works, but I will find out. Ooh, I can hire a gardener now. Hello, gardener. There, that finished that grant. Let's see, next grant that I can work on. Cell block B, which is sort of what I'm working towards. think I will accept that. And let's see, serve a single poor meal for 2 days, serve 3 good meals for 2 days. That doesn't sound very healthy. Concerns about drug use in larger prisons is increasing recently. Take a proactive stance and show that you're tackling the problem. You know, that's actually something I haven't done yet. I haven't gotten a metal detector in. I should take care of that. I might as well accept that one, and we'll get, let's see, metal detector put next to here, and one right here. Well, I should put it right in the doorway, because we don't have doors on these at all, so we might as well just say screw it to the door and just let them walk right through with the metal detector on. Good job, Janders. You're making the prison look nice and pretty again. We don't have to stretch the cable too far for this one. It's right there. So let's dismantle these trees. I know we're just gonna get some wood. And this tree actually gets to stay. Okay. Something went ding. I don't know what that was. Wasn't any of these... Oh yeah, it was bureaucracy. Duh. Okay, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I know I didn't really do too much other than talk and plan, but I hope you guys are enjoying this series still. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys, and goodbye.